I'm scared of you, little boy?
No, but I think I'm not scared of you either. I would fight a
Ask your
woman.
friend to get up now. Let's go ahead and get up.
Are you air punching a woman?
I would like to punch her for real in the face.
Let's talk about something that's happening right under our noses, how it affects our children, and why it matters for every family. This is Matan Even, a 17-year-old internet star famous for pranks and satire. He got big after crashing the 2022 Game Awards as the Bill Clinton kid. And guess who had the unfortunate privilege of interviewing him a few weeks ago?
Any offense, I don't even know if you are a former man, so I mean, to be completely honest with you.
Did you just say she's a man?
She might be, I don't know. I didn't ask yet, and she looks a little like it.
Honestly, I wasn't planning to even talk about this. I thought I'd just block a few trolls and move on. But once I saw the fallout from my interview with Matan, I couldn't stay quiet. Before the interview, I had no clue about who a Matan Even was, but it's clear that there's a machine behind this kid. He's got a lot of connections, and he's been taught how to make a scene. During our talk, he asked me if I was a man, and then he called me Jamal. Of course, this was a hit below the belt, but in Matan's defense, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He's probably not old enough to understand the long, painful history of women that look like me being masculinized. I noticed that when he interviewed another woman that got the best of him, one of his patterns is to call women men. So within minutes of the video being posted, my social media started blowing up with hate. Kids, teens, and even grown men started calling me names, using racial slurs, telling me to unalive myself, and saying some really harmful things.
First time.
These aren't just random trolls. They're someone's sons, our nephews, and our brothers. What are they learning from influencers like Matan? That it's funny to mock women, to question our gender, to strip away our dignity? That's not comedy, that's cruelty. This isn't just a joke, it's a pattern that goes way back. For centuries, people have tried to make Black women seem less feminine and less human, just to justify treating us badly. Even today, when someone calls a Black woman a man or makes her name sound more masculine, it's not just a tease. It's a reminder of that old, ugly history. Think about how the mainstream media portrays us. Rarely are we cast as the delicate flower born into a wealthy family full of Harvard graduates, or as a leading lady that's a superhero that's saving the entire planet. It's not about being funny. It's about putting Black women down, and we deserve better, and we are not here to be your punchline. Young men are suffering from an identity crisis in this country. The jobs that needed them don't anymore. And the culture between men and women is evolving. Women are surpassing men in our cultures. And these changes have led to young men searching for meaning in places that they haven't before. And influencers like Matan are taking advantage of that.
Literally 15. What do you know?
You know how to read?
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with like the Twilight
book
series.
called?
Game of Thrones, the
Don't have
series?
What's the book called? It's not called Game of Thrones.
Wait, what book did you just say before that?
She's just trying to come up with a bunch of nonsense and she can't name any actual
Let
books.
her talk,
Bro, shut up.
Now, you might not know who Matan Even is, and you might not have heard of an Andrew Tate, but your son has. Your nephew is listening to him every day. Right now, our boys are sitting in their room watching influencers that teach them that being mean and disrespectful is cool. They found power in numbers, and they don't mind picking up their virtual tiki torches and storming a stranger's social media page. If you're not talking to your kids about what's right and wrong, they're gonna learn it from the internet. These boys aren't growing into kind, confident men. They're becoming angry, entitled, disenfranchised people that are ready to hurt others. If we don't step in, we're raising the next generation of bullies or worse. You wouldn't really let a kid like one of these that I mentioned before in your house. So why would you allow them on your child's screen? And it's not just the big insults, it's the small digs. These microaggressions are the training wheels for bigger, more dangerous ideas. If we let them slide, they turn into hate, violence, and abuse. Yeah, it starts small, but it never stays small. You can be funny without being cruel. You can disagree without dehumanizing. Parents, check what your kids are watching and posting. And if we don't model kindness and awareness, we risk losing a whole generation. Your youthful ignorance does not relieve you of the responsibility of negatively influencing the millions of kids that look up to you. I'm sounding the alarm to the parents too. Do you know where your children are? The trend of turning on our phone and disrespecting others for profit has become way too popular in recent culture. And if we ignore it, we're raising boys who are growing up thinking that it's okay to hurt people and that their very real actions don't have real consequences. I want better for our kids. I want better for women. I want better for everybody. Parents, watch what your kids are watching and laughing at, and ask yourself, what are they really learning? Because what's funny and harmless now could land them in a whole heap of trouble that not even you can get them out of. We all just want to connect with our children, so sometimes we have to learn where they're spending their time, go there, and learn to speak their language. It's all about bridging the gap, right? So while you're busy over there doing your thing, I'm busy looking on the internet, making sure that I'm bringing you the latest content that your kids are consuming so that you can be the cool mom or dad. Check back every week because I'm posting new videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be alerted when I post a new video. My name is Naja and I will see you next week.